Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway in Atlanta. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying with Walker, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready? Big Lion. Check out.
Here's Walker running right. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
70 Rangers, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Play fake, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Play action. It's Richardson. Builds up this one out to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
60. 18, Rattler, 18. Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trap 60, trap 60, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. Got TK, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready,
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Ole Miss rookie. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. And this one isn't much better, partner. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready, go.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Ready.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And on first down, no place to go here. And they're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Let's go.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson.
He was taken down by Boye Mafe. A loss of 9.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Elliott connects there. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. Has some room to work. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready, ready. Cut 19. Cut hop 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
2. 60 box. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Richardson on 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Walker. He still has room inside the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Mistake. Tag. Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Seahawks 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. 70, 19, 18. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. There's a dive up the middle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60, 18, cut. Ready.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Let's go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. New York knocks it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Handoff now out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Cougar 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on.
Throwing now, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
19 live, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
18, ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On the double.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3.
Go.
Back to throw it. Got TK. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First and 10 from the 43. Walker running to the right. Still has some space inside the 35. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Seahawks 10.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks make it 17-all.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Walker now from the gun. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 19 Chargers, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Dive play straight ahead. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
60 boxes, 60.
Sending him on the dive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy.
To the air, Milrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Get it. Go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Now they send their back in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready, set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now. Milrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 line. Rig alert. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hot quick right side. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Seahawks going for the win here. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
60 Eagles. 6. Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Another carry for it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st of 3, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Tag. Cowboys. Ready.
It's a design run for Milroy. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks jump in front late.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now to throw. All the left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons.
Here he is to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
18 Cardinal, Warriors 70. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Connects with him down the sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pitts brings it in. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this 1st down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
7, ready. Cut up. 18, Rattler, 18.
Richardson to throw again. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Come on, come on.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. It's a design keeper for Milrow. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.